Meet student A. They study for just over half an hour each day, sleep a full 8 hours, hang out with friends regularly, and still rank in the top 5% of their class. Their secret? They spend most of their study time doing practice problems and teaching others what they've learned. Now, meet student B. They hit the books for 4 hours a day, cut back on sleep, barely socialize, and still fight to keep a B average. Their notebooks are packed with highlights and endless rewrites of textbook chapters. So what separates them? It's not brains. It's not how hard they try. It's not even luck. It's how they study, not how much. Before we dive deeper, quick check-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your current study method? Got it? Cool. Let's see if you still feel the same by the end of this. I'm also going to walk you through the exact plan that took me from being a solid BC student to getting straight A's. Here's where it started. It was late, like 3 in the morning kind of late. I was crammed into my dorm room, buried in notes, empty coffee cups everywhere. I had been grinding for 12 hours straight, prepping for a psych exam. I had done everything right, or so I thought. Color-coded highlights, detailed, beautiful notes, pages reread until the words blurred, but it wasn't clicking. All that info just kept slipping away. That night didn't change my life because I succeeded. It changed my life because I failed, badly. That failure forced me to admit something I didn't want to hear. I had no idea how to study. What I had was an illusion of productivity, and it's a trap. We've all been in it. Pages drenched in neon highlighter, reading and rereading the same sentences, praying they'll sink in. Filling notebooks with perfect titles and margins, only to never review them. Just like those saved videos we never watch. We confuse effort with effectiveness. You know you're stuck in this trap if you've ever spent more time choosing your highlighter color than understanding the concept. Or if building your study vibes playlist takes longer than the actual study session. And no one really teaches us how to avoid this, because schools tell us, study longer, read more, review the whole chapter. But here's the truth, studying isn't about time, it's about strategy. Let me introduce you to what I call the consumption trap. The idea that more input equals more learning, more pages read, more videos watched, more hours logged. Seems logical, right? Wrong. Your brain doesn't work like a sponge. It doesn't just soak everything in. It's more like a muscle. It needs active engagement and rest to actually grow. Here's a formula that changed my game. Real learning equals info times retention rate. Let's say student A studies for 5 hours but only remembers 10%. Student B studies for 1 hour but remembers 50%. Who wins? Neither. They retained the same amount. But student A wasted 4 extra hours. If you spend 5 hours and walk away with only 30 minutes worth of real learning, was it worth it? Now what if you could study less and retain more? Sounds backwards, but I promise it works. That's exactly what happened when I discovered active learning. Once I ditched the endless rereading and highlighting, my grades shot up. I started doing things like answering practice questions, explaining ideas out loud, and turning concepts into real-world scenarios. That boosted my retention from around 10% to over 70%. Think of passive studying like trying to fill a leaky bucket. No matter how much water you pour in, it just keeps draining out. You have to patch the holes first. That's what active learning does. It makes your brain hold on to the info. The result? My study time got cut in half, and my grades went up. I went from scraping B's and C's to landing straight A's. So if you're wondering how to study less and get better results, here's exactly how. Step 1. Break it up. Don't marathon your sessions. Study in 30 to 60-minute chunks per subject. Step 2. Quiz yourself before reviewing. See what you already know. It helps you spot your weak points faster. Step 3. Focus where you struggle. Don't waste time reviewing stuff you've already mastered. Step 4. Go active. Answer practice questions. Teach the concept to someone else. Even if it's your dog. Use flashcards, draw diagrams. Anything that forces your brain to work. Step 5. Make connections. Tie new info to what you already know. The more threads, the easier it is to recall. Step 6. Quick review at night. Your brain processes memories while you sleep. Use that to your advantage. Now, think back to the number you gave your study habits earlier. Would you still give it the same score? If not, that's your sign. You're ready to level up. Because studying smarter isn't about doing more. It's about doing what works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.